All right, so in this video, I do want to talk about KDA. I know it's been a very, very long time since I essentially spoke about KDA, but I really want to get straight to the point on KDA and what essentially could potentially happen. So first of all, tomorrow we do have big news with Donald Trump. Obviously, we all know what's going to happen. Donald Trump is going to be announcing crypto reserves at the White House Summit, crypto summit. Now, the big question is it going to be another buy the rumor, sell the news type of situation? Are we going to see a massive dump? If that's the case, we could see KDA fall below. But the good thing about this is that if you guys remember my tweet here, I said good thing about KDA right here. KDA is that you won't lose more than 30%. So a lot of meme coins in the top 100 can still lose 50 to 60%. That was actually about a month ago on February 5th. Let's see what KDA can bring in 2025, moon or dust. So yes, in my opinion, KDA, it's either going to be a moon or dust in 2025. You guys can see I did mention this at 54 cents right here, and KDA right now is currently sitting right now at 49 cents. Now, just to give you guys an example of what happened and a comparison between KDA and Solana, before a lot of people are saying, oh, KDA is down, no, everything. By the way, everything's tanking. It's not just Kadena, okay? So you guys need to do your own research. You guys need to do your own due diligence, because just because your assets and the backs that you bought are dumping and KDA is dumping the crypto that you hate, because there's a lot of freaking haters out there, does not mean that just Kadena is dumping. So first of all, February 5th was around right here. It was actually, KDA was at 53, 54 cents, like I mentioned on my tweet. And since then, we are actually only down 8%. So that's actually not that crazy. Now, if we have a look at Solana, okay, something that's literally in the top 10, and we have a look at February 5th, which was approximately right here, $214. Solana is down 30%. So like I said, guys, on my tweet, the good thing about buying KDA is that you're not going to lose more than 30%. And that's exactly what is happening. We do have an ultimate support at, the 45 to 50 cent region, which is, of course, very, very bullish. Now, can you make 2-3x on Solana very, very fast? No. Can you make 2-3x on Kadena very, very fast? Yes. As soon as this thing reverses, guys, you're most likely going to make money. And I'm talking about a crap ton of money. So it's only a matter of time. Now, before I have a look at other things, which is this right here, which is others, which is pretty much everything that's not in the top 10 market cap. You guys can see 252 billion. Before I have a look at that and what could essentially happen and what needs to happen, if you guys do want to essentially trade on what.exchange, okay, the link will be in the description below. This could be the next hype launch. If you guys remember the hype, a bunch of people got a massive airdrop. If you guys are looking for the next big airdrop and you guys want to be introduced to Web3, no KYC, cheap fees, no gas, make sure to sign up with Orderly, what.exchange, the link in the description below as well. You guys can see the permissionless liquidity layer for Web3 trading. This is the next big thing in my opinion. This is going to be the next hype liquid, hyper liquid, whatever you guys want to call it. Make sure you guys click on the link in the description below, and pretty much that's about it. So having a look at others, guys. Others, what is others exactly? Others, total market cap, crypto total market cap, excluding, okay? So we're not including Bitcoin, Ethereum, all the altcoin, all the stable coins, etc. You guys can see that. I don't want to say that this same similar pattern is going to happen, but you guys can see right here what happened in 2024, right? We were kind of in a downtrend back in March. And what happened in September, we essentially had a nice little rally. Now, this rally was not that much. It wasn't that crazy. We went from $198 billion all the way to 446 billion. So that's literally a little bit over 2x. That's not an altcoin season. We're looking literally for a 5x, a 10x on the total. And for the small coins like KDA, like at least a 20x, right? So you guys can see the same thing is happening right now, except this is a more aggressive downtrend. This was more of a longer term downtrend. Here we're looking at a very, very aggressive downtrend, right? So are we going to see the same type of pattern right here where once we break out, we're going to essentially consolidate? Or are we going to see the pattern where once we break out, we're essentially going to go parabolic? So that's a big question. So I think that we're not going to see the consolidation because this dump was more aggressive. And because this right here was less aggressive, we pretty much consolidated while dumping. Once we broke out, we had a nice little consolidation before breaking to the upside. So let me just clear this real quick for a second. Once we do break out of here, we're most likely going to essentially we're not going to essentially consolidate. We're most likely going to do something like that and then explode. We're most likely going to have a nice little retrace, retest this level right here before going to the upside. But the main level you guys want to make sure on others for KDA, specifically, because I don't want to like Cardano and Solana and XRP and Ethereum, because at the end of the day, I don't want to say it doesn't count, but there's been a lot of like hype about no taxes on these cryptocurrencies, and Trump has been tweeting about these cryptocurrencies, so it's not really fair to say so. So obviously we're gonna have to see what happens, but if we do have a closure above $300 billion, you could see your bags essentially mooning to the upside very, very soon. So we're not far, guys. We're literally not from that. KDA right now is currently sitting at $154 million. Is this a micro cap? I don't know, but this is a pretty low cap altcoin gem. $10 million, guys. That's pretty good, okay? For the market that we're currently sitting on KDA, $10 million is pretty good. I think that KDA is a sleeping giant. They are working hard. The marketing might not be the best, but the amount of partnerships that are coming through day in and day out is obviously very, very bullish for the longer term. So obviously a lot of people don't know about chainweb. They don't know how the KDA ecosystem works. They don't know about packed, essentially. So once they get introduced to that, once people start to understand and they go on YouTube and they do their own research and due diligence, we're most likely going to see KDA skyrocket. I know a lot of people are saying KDA is dead. A lot of people are impatient. I get that. I really understand that. People are going to say it's shit. People are going to say it's going to zero. People are going to say this. People are going to say that. I completely understand, okay? Especially in this in the comment section below. I know I'm going to get a hate. I know I'm going to get a lot of, annoying people talking about, KDA, how it's shit, how the tech is crap, how the marketing, how, the CMO and the CEO and this and Stewart and whatnot. But that is not always the case, guys, okay? You guys have to be a little bit more patient. If when we see altcoin season, if KDA does not go, and I'm talking about like a 10x, yes, the next bull market or the next bear market, we're most likely going to see KDA die off. But right now, guys, KDA is not dead. $154 million is still pretty high in my opinion. And pretty much that's about it. The total market cap is currently sitting at $3 trillion. That's not crazy, guys. That's literally not crazy. It's nothing, okay? Imagine when the total market cap is sitting at 6, 7 to $10 trillion. What will the price of KDA be? If KDA is sitting at $500 million and the total market cap is sitting at 7 to $10 trillion, yes, that's going to be a little bit concerning. But as of right now, we are not there yet. $3 trillion is literally what we were in the last bull market. So I'm literally not worried one bit. If you guys do like this video, of course, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, leave a like.